Welcome. This is episode 3 of Reclaiming Your Health. I am Heather Halliday, certified nutritional therapist with Essential Wellness Northwest, and of course, Mom to Keely. And I am located in Redmond, Washington, just east of Seattle. How are you, Deanna?
I'm good, Heather. I know you've had a big week, and I want to talk about that in a minute, but I'm Deanna Wilcox, certified health coach of Thriving with Deanna. I'm located in Vermont, and I have 2 amazing boys. So,
Yay.
yeah, we're so excited to be here with you tonight, and we are just on a mission to get this information out to as many people as we can help. It's really important to us. On the journeys that we have been on, we have discovered some information that could help to make your path or somebody else's path much more smooth, less bumpy, less twisted, and we want to help people do that. So please like this video, share the video, help us spread the word to other people who need this information.
Absolutely, and I think you would agree, Deanna, if we had this information when we were embarking on this journey, how helpful would this have been? Because I just know there isn't anything out there. I haven't been able to find it. So we are in great gratitude to be able to bring you this information that will hopefully help you and your family, for sure.
Yes, Heather and I were just talking about how grateful we are to be able to have this ability to share with you. So, and Heather has had a pretty challenging week. She's sort of been displaced from her home temporarily. And so tell us just a little bit about what's been going on, Heather.
Sure. We're going to kind of touch on some of it today when it comes to the remediation process, but we moved out of our moldy home and we moved into our safe home, and we did a lot of prep and clean of our personal belongings. But we also brought some of our belongings over to the new place. And so to stop the possibility of cross-contamination, we are having our home remediated, which is requiring us to be out of our home for 3 days. So that's definitely throwing us for a loop, for sure.
It's so hard to be displaced. It really is.
Yes.
So it's not like you're on vacation.
No, it doesn't feel like you're on vacation when you're at a hotel with 2 dogs and a 4-year-old and you're trying to do your business and. So I wish it was vacation, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah. So thanks for asking, and we'll be back in our home tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to sleeping in my own bed.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, so welcome everybody. We are, like I said, we're in episode 3 of Reclaiming Your Health, and we have a special treat in the coming weeks. We're going to be sharing with you some great information about SIDS and biotoxin illness that could quite possibly help you and your family in reclaiming your health. In this Facebook Live series, our goal is to not only share with you what could be making you sick, but we're also going to share with you some solutions, strategies, so that you too can reclaim your health. The purpose of this live series is to open your eyes to hidden possibilities of underlying health concerns that could be affecting you and your family.
Yeah, and as Heather and I were saying, we feel really grateful to be helping you, and we really want to help you find true healing from the inside out. We're going to be exploring many ways to find health, and perhaps some of you will gain a new perspective on what truly being healthy looks like. We want to remind you that we're not doctors, nor are we here to diagnose. We're just here to empower you with information and to encourage you to seek medical advice if something we say tonight resonates with you.
Absolutely. And like we've mentioned before in our other podcasts, that we want to offer you a special. And if you stay tuned to the end of the Facebook Live, you'll be able to learn more about that. But the whole point of it is that we want to help you in your journey towards healing. So stay tuned and find out what we got in store for you.
Yes, because we have a lot of information to share tonight. So one of the things that we wanted to start by talking about is what to look for in different home inspectors. We started to share a little bit last week about how there are some great inspectors out there. We shared in episode 2 how to look for a good inspector and some of the qualifications that you might want to look for. We also shared that there are some inspectors that may have just enough information to be a little bit dangerous, and to be wary of that. Again, it's not to scare you, but it's just to make you aware. And so some of the things that we wanted to talk about tonight that you might look for in a home inspector is, do they know what mycotoxins are? When you mention that to them, do they know what those are? They are the toxins that toxic molds are releasing. And the mycotoxins are the things that are actually making you sick. And so it's really important for them to understand what mycotoxins are. Do they work with people who have SIRS or Lyme disease? Are they familiar with that terminology and chronic immune response syndrome, chronic inflammatory response syndrome? Are they familiar with that terminology? Do they know what you mean when you say that?
To Deanna, if they don't know what mycotoxins are, and they don't know what SIRS or Lyme disease is, or how mold affects them, to me that would be a giant red flag, because they should absolutely know what mycotoxins are, and they should absolutely know how those affect SIRS and Lyme's patients.
Yes. And, I shared last week, Heather, that we had some testing done, or no, actually it was before anybody even did any testing, but we had remediators come over when we had discovered mold in our attic several years ago, before we even knew about SIRS. And, they were trying to tell us, like, it's okay, everybody has some mold. And that's the type of thing that you don't want to trust. You start to question, well, maybe I shouldn't be concerned, but trust your instincts. You've been saying this every week. Trust your instincts. If you see mold, it's not good for anybody, whether you have the gene to be mold susceptible or not. Mold is not good for anybody, and it's definitely something that you want to deal with. And just as a reminder, it is rarely.
Whoops, we may have lost her. Hopefully she can join us again until we get Deanna back, because technical issues do happen. Let's talk about what mold looks like. Some people think of mold as looking like it has to look a certain way, that maybe it's black when we talk about black mold. But there's also a very dangerous form of mold called Penicillium aspergillus, and it actually looks like it's white fuzzy. So it does not look like typical mold. Mold can look a lot of different ways, so do be aware of that. And I'm just going to keep on going down Deanna's list until we get her back on. So the other thing we want to ask these inspectors is, do they know what an ERMI is? ERMI is a form of testing that's going to test for the mycotoxins and the mold spores. And if they don't know what an ERMI is, chances are they aren't interested, or they don't know about testing. Hold on just a second. I'm going to see if I can help Deanna here. Hold on. She's trying to join us. And bear with us, folks. It is technical issues. They happen. So I'm going to tell her to try again. Let's see. Try again. Let's see. Okay, guys. Hold on a second. Hang with me, guys. Oh my gosh. Are you there?
Here, I can only see my chest for some reason.
I don't know what's happening on my end either. It won't. This is the weirdest thing. Hold on. We might just have to. Let's start over, okay, Deanna?
Yeah, sure.
Let's just start over, okay?
Okay. Well,
you know what? We can't start over, because if we start over, I'm gonna reset it for a new time, okay? So let's just make a new broadcast, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Great. Interview. I don't know if people can see me. If they can, this is really embarrassing, and you're just gonna see what it's like to deal with technical issues. Okay. I don't know. Oh, you poor thing. Are you okay? Yeah, your face, hold on. You froze too, and I kept going, and then I stopped. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, you just have to laugh. I mean, seriously. Oh my God. Well, we'll have some interesting stories. You know, you didn't have your earphones in either. And so it's just like this is, I mean, we can really tell a whole story just about what happens too with moldy brain. We have asses instead of assesses. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, it's going to start in 10 minutes. That's the only thing that sucks is we have to wait. It won't let us wait. Hold on. I'm gonna text my sauna lady and tell her I might be a few minutes late. Yes, I know, but I don't feel like I can cancel on her because last week I felt like holy hell and had to cancel on her at the last minute, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna bear with it. Had some tech issues with my Facebook Live. We may be a few late. But yes, so, okay. Oh goodness. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look on our Facebook because I have a feeling I was talking to myself. I have a feeling that I have a feeling that I was swearing at myself, trying to type things in. I'm like, I think that's my professionalism go out the window. It's like, oh shit, I might still be on camera. Yeah, but it does automatically post. Oh, yeah, there I am. Oh, wait, we're not on right now, are we? Oh, shit. Hi, everybody. Okay. We should not be on camera. This is why. Crap. Okay, I'm the only one that's on camera. Yeah, I don't know why you're not. So, I'm not exactly sure how we're on camera because we don't have our scheduled thing doesn't go for another whatever minute. So, okay, Deanna, somehow I think I'm still on the other feed.